Hi, my name is Robin Netterfield, and this is the Hazard Report of my workplace. I work for a construction and mining company that employs thousands of staff worldwide. My role in the workplace is as a student site engineer. I'm supervised by a project engineer, and my key responsibilities are to ensure work gets done properly according to a work procedure and documenting the work progress. My workplace is associated with three key industries: tunnelling, rail, and general construction. I'll present the hazards and risk mitigation strategies according to the industry they are associated with. This clip shows the tunnel that I work in and one of the hazards associated with it, and that's collecting water. The rail industry as a whole has many hazards that are specific to the industry. Some of these are high-speed trains, unstable ground, high-voltage electrical, 1500 volts DC, and the hazard that if any damage is done to the rail infrastructure, the public may be harmed. There are many specialized plant in the rail industry, such as high rails tamping machines, such as the one shown in this clip, rail grinders, rail tensioners, all of which have the potential to cause harm if inappropriately used or if strict procedures aren't followed. The tunnelling industry has hazards that are shared with confined spaces. However, the tunnels under construction are not considered to be confined spaces. Some of the hazards are dust, toxic or explosive gases, unstable ground, collapsing, insufficient oxygen, excess oxygen, and many more that are covered in the New South Wales or Queensland Tunnels Under Construction Code of Practice. My workplace also has general construction hazards such as manual handling, small power tools, hand tools, cuts and scrapes, slip strips and falls, working at heights, working in an excavation, hazardous substances, and many more, such as in the right clip you can see moving plant that are quite dangerous. To complete the work that I need to do, I've completed many sets of training, the first of which is the rail industry safety induction. I've also completed site inductions, a general induction for construction work in New South Wales, and have attended many toolbox training and small work crew training events. The rail industry safety induction is a course written by RailCorp that highlights the major hazards of working in the rail industry, such as trains, high rails, overhead wires, such as I mentioned before. The course also outlines the procedures to mitigate the risks. Every site has a project-specific induction, and every tunnel under construction has a tunnel-specific induction. There are no nationally accredited courses or nationally recognized tunnel construction occupational health and safety courses. But all workplaces need to ensure that all employers or workers on the site understand the hazards outlined in the Tunnels Under Construction Codes of Practice. The general induction for construction work in New South Wales, also known as the White Card, needs to be completed by all workers in New South Wales before starting work on a construction site. It covers the basic hazards and laws governing OHS in the construction industry. Before any work crew begins work on a task they haven't performed before or haven't performed recently, they are trained in the procedure and correct use of the equipment or plant in small groups, such as the training session shown in this photo. My work site controls hazards by following the hierarchy of risk control, working from top to the bottom, trying to eliminate risks where possible, and then moving down in the order of most effective to least effective until you finally get to personal protective equipment. In the last year that I've worked there, there have been no lost time injuries while I've worked on the site. There are many other hazards in my workplace, such as psychological hazards and emotional hazards, and also hazards associated with the office workplace that I work in. But I don't have enough time in this video to cover all of those. So this is a brief hazard report of my workplace.